stood here by the Tony Adams statue. I'll tell you what, Tony Adams will be quite proud of what he saw there today with the under-23s, beating Tottenham by 2-1. I thought they looked very, very impressive today.
Yeah, and they showed some fight there tonight, didn't they? Little fight in the end, and
red card in there,
and the players got sent off. Yeah. So it was a proper derby. It wasn't no run of the mill. It was a proper derby. And as fitting as that, it was at here. There was over 1,000 people there, so it was quite good. But I thought that number 6, the captain in the second half, because he was
very good,
very, very good. I thought he was fouled once down that side, but apart from that, he was superb. Yeah. He seemed.
I thought as well he was one of the standout players. And I also thought the guy Javier on the wing, very, very impressive, and of course Smith-Rowe.
I thought the centre half. I thought Smith-Rowe wasn't that great in the first half. In the second half, of the 15 minutes he was on, he hit the post, didn't he? Yeah. So I thought Smith-Rowe, and I'm pleased we've got an easiest draw in the Champions League.
Yeah, I was going to come on to that. Champions League.
No, hold on. That's going to go viral now. That's going to go viral now. An Arsenal fan saying Champions League. No.
I was going to say, yeah, the Europa League is a very easy draw. A lot of travelling though for the team.
There's a lot of travelling, and there'll be a lot of sick days. I'm not going to name the person, but there'll be a sick day for somebody who's over 3,000 miles there. But it'll be good. The senior man tonight, who's played in a couple of them games, he showed tonight. He had one good save there. He scored in the first half, Joe Willock, and it showed he was the. And I would like to see 3 or 4 of them. I thought the centre halves did quite well tonight. I thought the bloke was number 6. You should throw him in to some of these games, especially at home. And it'd be a great experience for them. And the first team could learn a lot about the fighting and the defending.
Let me just ask you one last thing. Of course, a game at the weekend, Cardiff. It's going to be a different type of game for Arsenal. Well, when I say for Arsenal, for Unai Emery, he would not have come across a Neil Warnock type physical. You know the tactics are going to be. So it's going to be a really, really interesting game for him.
And is that the sort of game to bring our star player back, Mesut? To a team like Cardiff, Neil Warnock.
What would you do?
Neil Warnock would say, I'll start him on the bench, but Neil Warnock would say, first thing, go for the back of him, and then that'd be him out of the game. But I'm glad it's Cardiff because I know we've lost our first 2 games, but I wasn't taking that for granted because that's 6 points. Our season started against West Ham, and now we got in the away game against Cardiff. Cardiff was one of the worst teams to be in there. They didn't make the big signs. They didn't make the big signs like the other 2. And Neil Warnock's not really a manager in the Premier League. He's a great first division manager, Championship manager, but he's not a great Premier League manager, and they've not scored yet. So I expect that. I'm saying I expect a clean sheet, but I remember last year, me and you and everyone was at Swansea and Brighton. So I'm not counting my chickens or my sheep, I should say, because as we're in Wales. But still, I want a good 3-0 going into the international break, and then we can go on from a high and we can kick on. And what I like about Lundberg's an Arsenal man, and he'll be playing on that pitch in 2 weeks' time. He's an Arsenal man, and hopefully Unai steps down because he can step up and he can step up and take the job. Because when he was at Arsenal, I didn't really see him as a coach. I never thought he'd come and coach, but under Wenger didn't let no old players come in. He wanted dictatorship, and he didn't let Henry do anything. He didn't let Vieira do anything. Vieira was messing about in Man City. He could be messing about here. You get Henry, who was shipped out. And I'm glad people like that, like Lundberg, and hopefully he can make the step up. And hopefully, we've seen tonight. This is our youth team is better than Spurs' youth team. Their first team may be better than us now, for the time being. But you can see their youth players don't have a patch on our youth players.